The phone call came at 2:17 p.m., a shrill voice piercing the dispatcher's ear. "This florist insulted me, and I demand an officer now." By 2:30, Karen Whitaker's life would unravel in a way she never saw coming, all over a bouquet of peonies. It was a humid Tuesday in suburban Maplewood. The shop, small and fragrant, became a pressure cooker. Mia offered roses, dahlias, even rare orchids, but Karen's demands escalated. "You're incompetent," she barked, her voice drawing glances from two other customers. Mia, her hands trembling slightly, explained that peonies were out of season, a fact as undeniable as gravity. Karen didn't care. "You're just lazy. I bet you're keeping the good flowers for someone else." The accusation hung in the air, absurd yet venomous. Mia's co-worker, Jake, a lanky 19-year-old, whispered from the back, "She's gonna blow." He wasn't wrong. Karen's rage boiled over when Mia, with measured politeness, suggested she try another shop. "You're rude. I'm calling the police." Karen yanked out her phone, dialing 911 as if Mia had brandished a knife. The dispatcher, baffled, tried to clarify, "Ma'am, is this an emergency?" Karen's response was a tirade about disrespect and poor service, her voice rising to a pitch that made dogs wince 3 blocks away. The other customers, now filming on their phones, exchanged looks of disbelief. Mia stood frozen, her heart pounding, as Karen screamed into the phone, "Send someone now, or I'll sue this whole town." But Karen wasn't done. As she waited for the police, her fury found a new target, the shop itself. She grabbed a delicate glass vase from a display, hurling it to the floor. The crash was deafening, shards skittering across the hardwood. "You think you can ignore me?" she shouted, seizing another vase. Mia lunged forward, pleading, "Please, stop. That's my grandmother's." The vase, a family heirloom, shattered before Mia could reach it. Jake darted from the back, yelling, "Lady, you're unhinged." The crowd outside grew, phones capturing every second of the meltdown. Karen, undeterred, swept an entire shelf of flowers to the ground, petals flying like confetti at a funeral. By the time officers Daniels and Ruiz arrived, the shop looked like a war zone. Karen, panting and triumphant, pointed at Mia. "Arrest her. She provoked me." Mia, tears streaking her face, stood amidst the wreckage of her livelihood. The officers, seasoned and unimpressed, listened as Karen spun a tale of victimhood, claiming Mia's rudeness justified her rampage. The crowd's videos told a different story. Daniels, a no-nonsense cop with 15 years on the force, watched a bystander's footage and shook his head. "Ma'am, you're under arrest for vandalism and disorderly conduct." Karen's jaw dropped. "Me? I'm the victim." Handcuffs clicked, and the crowd erupted in murmurs, some cheering quietly. The ride to the station was a blur for Karen. She ranted about her rights, her voice echoing in the cruiser's cramped back seat. Meanwhile, Mia sat on the shop stoop, cradling a broken piece of her grandmother's vase. Jake tried to console her, but the weight of the loss, financial, emotional, personal, was crushing. Petals and Promises, built on decades of family love, was now a headline, "Local woman's tantrum trashes flower shop." Social media exploded, clips of Karen's meltdown racking up millions of views. Hashtags like Karen Vasegate and Florist fiasco trended, turning Maplewood into a battleground of opinions. Some called Karen a spoiled tyrant, others, a vocal minority, argued she was standing up for customer rights. The fallout was brutal. Karen faced charges of vandalism and public disturbance, with potential fines and jail time. In court, Karen's lawyer argued she'd had a mental health episode, painting her as a stressed woman pushed to the brink. Mia, testifying, didn't buy it. She chose to destroy my shop, Mia said, her voice steady but raw. She chose to hurt me because she didn't get her way. The judge, unimpressed by Karen's crocodile tears, ordered restitution and community service. Karen left the courtroom in silence, her defiance replaced by a hollow stare. The gavel's echo was the sound of her world collapsing. Months later, Petals and Promises reopened, its shelves restocked but its spirit bruised. Mia hung a small wooden sign by the counter, a quiet jab at the chaos, kindness blooms here. Karen, meanwhile, moved to a neighboring town, her social media accounts deleted, her name whispered in Maplewood as a cautionary tale. The shop's regulars still talked about that day, some with laughter, others with pity. Mia, though, carried the weight of the memory every time she swept the floor, half expecting another storm to blow through the door. The story of Karen and Mia isn't just about a tantrum gone viral. It's about power, privilege, and the cost of unchecked anger. Karen's call to 911, meant to assert her dominance, instead exposed her fragility. Mia's resilience, born of love for her craft, held firm but not without scars. Their clash, brief but explosive, laid bare the fault lines of a community class, entitlement, and the thin line between justice and revenge. In the wreckage of Vases and Dreams, both women lost something, but only one emerged with her humanity intact. What do you think? Did Karen's punishment fit her crime, or was she a victim of her own unraveling? Share your thoughts on where justice lies in this floral fiasco.